Hi, Nee.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, I'll just open the whiteboard. Okay, we're going to carry on from yesterday, Nee. Just want to go make sure what we know. Okay, so we've done, let's go to part one. The city. Okay, a day off. Let's talk about that. Okay, part one. Day off. When was the last time you had a few days off where you didn't have any school? When was your last holiday? Nee?
Uh, the last time I had a few days off were uh last summer holiday.
Okay, and when was that?
Uh,
Which month?
August.
So you haven't had any off days since August last year. You didn't have off days with Ted?
Yes.
So when is Ted then?
Uh, I had 10 days off in February. Uh, because it was Lunar New Year in Vietnam.
The last time I had off was in February this year. I had 10 days off from school because we celebrated, is it Lunar like that?
Yes.
The Lunar New Year. Okay, what did you do in those days?
In those days, I visited my hometown in another province, and uh, I got lucky money from my grandparents and my aunts and uncles.
Okay. Next question. I see. What do you usually do when you have days off? What do you usually do when you have days off? So your last day was also in February when you had celebrated the Lunar New Year. What did you do in those days?
Uh, I usually do. I usually watching TV and play some computer games with my sister. And I also uh, go to many cultural places, such as a park or a shopping center, and business center.
Okay, hang on, now I have to find it again. Okay, I usually spend some time with my family and friends. I enjoy playing computer games with my sister and watch TV. Okay, Nee, what do you like to do in your days off?
I usually spend time with my family and I play computer games with my sister.
Why is this going on? Just okay, we'll just see what. Can you see the three? What is going on now? You only. Let me just close the whiteboard and open it again. See if it's saved. Okay. Okay, let's type further. So, I usually spend some time with my family and friends. I enjoy playing computer games with my sister and watch TV. I often sleep late and sometimes I even skip breakfast. I enjoy doing things. Let's say I like to be lazy on my days off. Okay, Nee, when was the last time you had a few days off?
The last time I had off was in February this year. I had 10 days off from school because we celebrated the Lunar New Year. I did not have any homework or no projects to finish, so I could enjoy my time with my family.
I see. What do you usually do when you have days off?
Actually, watching TV in day off, and I also played a game with my sister. Furthermore, I go to the shopping centers to buy some uh cute 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 things and need to my house to decorate my house.
Okay, let's see if I can. I see. When was the last time you had days off?
Pardon?
When was the last time you had a few days off?
The last time that I have few day off is about last week on Saturday.
No, a few days off. That doesn't mean Saturday. That means like a holiday.
Uh, I have 10th day for a summer holiday. To go to my countryside.
Okay, I see again. When was the last time you had a few days off?
The last time that I have a few days off is the last 10 days that I go to my countryside for a summer holiday.
Okay, Nee, what do you usually do when you have days off?
I usually spend some time with my family and friends. I enjoy playing computer games with my sister and watch TV. I often sleep late and sometimes I even skip breakfast. I like to be lazy on my days off.
I see. What do you do on your days off?
I usually watching TV and play some games with my sister, and I also go to shopping mall to buy some things to decorate my house.
Those are the solar using. Sorry, I'm just checking here what solar powered. Solar power water pump and water filter. Water pump. Water filter. Here. Here. I think it's this one. Okay, now I need to show you a different picture. Okay. And let me see if I can get this to my email so that I can send it to my email. Okay, let me just see if I can find my email for you. I need to share different here. Okay, here. Okay, this one says, I'll read it for you if you can't see it. Goodness. The diagram below shows how drinking water is produced using a solar-powered filter, water pump, and water filter. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons. Write at least 150 words. Now we have the sunlight, we have solar panels, we have water, a converter, electricity, a pump, a wooden platform, water tank, water filter, drinking water tap, and a movable container. Okay, so let's start off with the basics. The basics tells us that this is a diagram about. Let me just make it all white so we can see what we are typing here. What is this diagram about, Nee?
This diagram shows how drinking water is produced using a
Not produced. Okay, so this given illustration, because it's given to you, I gave you the illustration and I told you you must talk about it. So this given illustration demonstrates the process of delivering water to a village using a solar powered pump system. Okay, now details. I see. Overall, if you look at the whole illustration, the whole picture, how many components are there? How many parts can you see? Are there 2 parts to make water, purify water? Are there 3 main parts? How many main parts are there? How many main parts can you see to make the water to purify the water so that we can drink it? How many parts are there in the system that the water needs to go through before we can drink it? Can you count them? Can you see them?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
4 parts.
4. Okay, what do you think, Nee? How many parts can you see?
Five.
Okay, it's 3 parts. Okay, so you've got your solar panel, you've got your underground bore, and then you have your water tank, and then it goes into drinking. Remember, the parts you need to count is the part that's actually working. When it goes into the movable container, that's not a working part to make the water great. That is a part that's holding the water. The pipes that it flows through, the electricity, the converter, that is you must count the things that make the water, that purifies the water. So overall, the system consists of 3 main components. Components are like parts. The solar panel, photo, okay, an underground bore, or you can say well, and a water tank. The solar panel absorbs, it takes it, absorbs the sun's energy and converts it into direct current electricity. Why can't I spell electricity? Okay, which is then used to pump water from the bore to the tank. Okay, now overall I can see 3 main parts, 3 main components: the solar panel photo, an underground bore or well, and then the water tank. The solar panel absorbs the sun's energy and it converts it into the direct current electricity, which is then used to pump the water from the underground well up to the tank. Do you understand that part?
Yeah.
Okay. The system starts with the solar panel's cells, which capture the sun's enormous heat energy and convert it into direct current electricity. Okay. Now we're talking about, now remember, we said there's 3 parts and then we said something about them. Now we are going to talk about every part, the panel, the borehole, and the tank. Okay. Now first, we're talking about the panel. The system starts with the panel and it ends with the water tank. Okay. It starts with the panel, which captures the sun's enormous energy and converts it directly into electricity. Now, tell me about the panel. The panel is mounted on a pole. It's fixed to a pole. You can say mounted or fixed. It's fixed to a pole. Facing the sun. Otherwise, it won't be able to absorb the energy. Okay. I'll pick that up. The direct current generated by the panel is sent to the bore pump located beneath the water level inside the well. Remember, it's underground. Man. I'm on. I hate this thing. Here. Facing the sun. I'll type this sentence here so that you can see it. Facing the sun. The direct current generated by the panel is sent to the bore pump located beneath the water level inside the well. Okay, that's that part there. Okay, so first, let me take this. Here. First, you say a short description. Let me type it for you. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. This is the short description about what you can see. It's a given demonstration. The given illustration demonstrates the process of the delivering water to a village using the solar-powered pump system. Then overall, you're talking about quickly overall what you can see. So it's like a summary. It's like a summary you are saying about the 3 things. Now you are talking about part 1 only. You are only telling me about part 1. It's the system starts with the solar panel. It captures, what does the solar panel do? It captures the sun's energy. Where is it? It's fixed to a pole. It's fixed to a pole, and the pole is fixed to the ground, and the panel is facing the sun. And what does that panel do? The panel generates the energy or the electricity or the current to the well under the ground. Now you're going to do part 2. You're going to talk about the second part now of the process. So here we will talk about part 2 only now. Part 2, I'm meaning the second component. Okay. Now, what follows this? It's the bore pump. The bore pump follows the solar panel, yes? Are you still with me, Nee? Do you still understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, so following this, the bore pump uses a pipe to pump water from the well to the water tank. Now, so number two, part two, or the second component, you tell me what it is, what it does, and where it is. Okay. Now, what does it do? The bore pump uses the pipe to pump water up to the tank. Where is this? It's under the ground. So then we say, hang on, you can, yeah, okay. It is located, where is the tank? Located on the ground surface. The water remains in the tank until it is distributed to the village. Then it goes down to the container, distributed to the village. Sorry. Okay. The pump's operation is controlled by the power generated by the solar panel the pump's operation is controlled. Okay, that we understand. To put it simply, the process involves the solar panel capturing the sun's energy, which is used to pump water from the bore to the tank, providing a dependable and eco-friendly water delivery system for communities. Okay, so this, to put it simple, is your okay, to put it simple, okay, so just this one here, to put it simple, will be your conclusion. It's a summary. So this will be your conclusion. Okay, this is part 2 and 3. Sorry, let me just take this away and put 3 there too, because we're talking about the tank as well. Okay. So first you say a short description of what you can see. Then you summarize it, the main parts. I can see there are 3 main parts: the solar panel, the borehole, and the water tank. And then you say quickly just about what it's doing. Then you talk about part 1, which is the solar panel. You say where it is. It's above ground, fixed to a pole, facing the sun. And what does it do? It absorbs the sun's energy, converts it into a current, electricity, and sends it down to the borehole. Following this, what does the borehole do? It pumps the water up a pipe to a water tank. Located, where's the water tank? Located on ground surface. It's not under the ground anymore. What does the tank do? The water remains there until it gets distributed to the village, to people that wants the water. The pump's operation is controlled by the solar panel. If there's no solar panel, this would not have happened. So everything starts with the solar panel. Now you're going to do a conclusion. To put it simply, the process involves the solar panel capturing the sun's energy, which is then used to pump water from the bore to the tank, providing a dependable and eco-friendly water to the communities that don't have tap water. Okay, Icy, see if you can read this.
The given in illustration demonstrate the process of delivering water to a village using a solar power pump system. Overall, the system consists of three main components: solar panels, photo, an underground bore, or well, a water tank. The solar panels absorb the sun energy and converts it into direct current electricity, which is then used to pump water from the bore to the tank. The system starts with the solar panels cells, which capture the sun's enormous heat energy and convert it into direct current electricity. The panels is mounted on a pole facing the sun. The direct currents generated by the panels is sent to
Panels?
the panel is sent to the bore pump located beneath the water level inside the well. Following this, the bore pump used a pipe to pump water from the well to the water tank located on the ground surface. The water remains surface. The water remains in the tank until it is disrupted to the village. The pump's operations is controlled by the power generated by the solar panels. To put it simply, the process involved the solar panel capturing the sun's energy, which is used to pump water from the bowl to the tank, providing a dependable and eco-friendly water delivery system for communities.
Good. Nee, you try.
The given illustration demonstrates the process of delivering water to a village using a solar-powered pump system. Overall, the system consists of three main components: solar panel photo, an underground boil or well, and a water tank. The solar panel absorbs the sun's energy and converts it into direct current electricity, which is then used to pump water from the bore to the tank. The system starts with the solar panel cells, which capture the sun's enormous heat energy and convert it into direct current electricity. The panel is mounted on a pole facing the sun. The direct current generated by the panel is sent to the bore pump located beneath the water level inside the well. Following this, the bore
Beneath.
pump
Beneath.
Beneath.
Beneath means under. Beneath.
Following this, the bore pump uses a pipe to pump water from the well to the water tank, located on the ground surface. The water remains in the tank until it is distributed to the village. The pump's operation is controlled by the power generated by the solar panel. To put it simply, the process simply, the process involves the solar panel capturing the sun's energy from the bore to the tank,
which is used to pump water from
which is used to pump water from the bore to the tank, providing a dependable and eco-friendly water delivery system for communities.
Okay, I see you try and read it again.
The given illustration demonstrates the process of delivering water to a village using a solar power pump system. Overall, the system consists of three main components: solar panels, photo, an underground bore or well, and a water tank. The solar panels absorb the sun's energy and convert it into direct current electricity, which is then used to pump water from the bore to the tank. The system starts with the solar panel cells, which capture the sun's enormous heat energy and convert it into direct current electricity. The panels is mounted on a pole facing the sun. The direct current generated by the panel is sent to the bore pump located beneath the water level inside the well. Following this, the
Okay, remember that word is generated, not generate. The direct current generated by the panel. Okay, start there from part 2. Following this,
the bore pump used a pipe to pump water.
The bore pump uses a pipe.
Following this, the bore pump uses a pipe to pump water from the well to the water tank located on the ground surface. The water remains in the tank until it is distributed to the village. The pump's operations is controlled by the power generated by the solar panels. To put it simply, the process involved the solar panels capturing the sun's energy, which is used to pump water from the bore to the tank, providing a dependable and eco-friendly water delivery system for communities.
Okay, good. Okay, do you understand all the words?
I don't know. I don't know the word dependable.
Let's type it in yellow. Okay, what other words don't you know? Are there another word? Nee, which words don't you know?
I don't know the word bore.
Bore. Okay, the bore is like the well underneath, but I'll play it for you. Any other words?